Hi everyone, it's Joseph, but some of you might know me as J-Puck. I've been running St. John News Chaser for a little over 13 years with the help of some friends, and now I need your help. I've been thinking about starting a Patreon for some time now. I know a lot of you already know what Patreon is, but I know there's some who don't. Patreon is an online crowdfunding platform, kind of like Indiegogo, kind of like Kickstarter, or even GoFundMe. But instead of being a single campaign, Patreon is a monthly subscription to a creator. And just like with other crowdfunding platforms, depending on your pledge tier, you get perks in return. As for what perks this will be for St. John News Chaser, that's kind of still in the air. But I'm thinking maybe access to a vlog or extended cut content. The point is, if you give more, you'll get more in return. And we're not talking large numbers here. At the minimum, there'll be a single dollar. That's just showing support. From there, moving up, $3 to $5, you get extra content. $5 to $10 give you something higher. The point is, the higher the level, the more exclusive the content will be. So, an idea is, you give me a little bit extra money, I give you a little bit more content. So we get to talk about, I only post a couple of photos to the group or the page publicly. You get access to a bunch more. Maybe once a week I'll do a live stream. You are part of that exclusive live stream. It doesn't go to anybody else but the Patreons who have pledged a higher level. I'm also thinking about starting a Discord server where you have special access to me and more content on this Discord server. But it wouldn't be fair to ask for your money if I didn't explain where it would go. Yes, you would get perks, but what am I doing with the money? So the short-term goals is to actually be able to go out and make more content. Every cent would be put back into trying and get out and cover more scenes. The intermediate goal would be to make this a full-time gig. Long-term goal down the road, maybe pay for more gear, but that's a long way down the line. For now, I'm just concerned with, can a feller make this his job and actually survive by doing this? Now that we know what Patreon is and some of the goals are, I should probably explain who I am. For the longest time, as I was growing up, I wanted to be a St. John firefighter. However, due to back-to-back incidents in my senior year of high school where I broke my leg twice in a 6-month period, my dream was crushed. Or so I thought at the time. But I was getting into photography heavy, and I loved it as a hobby, so one thing led to another, and I started volunteering with Rogers TV, doing some stuff. I got some photography gear, started covering the firefighters back in 2011, 2012. Then went to college, took a diploma in media and journalism, and then went to photography, took the journalism thing further, and I wanted to be a journalist or a TV guy, working at TV stations. And I've wanted to do that for the better part of a decade. I've tried to work in that field locally, but there's really nothing for that, or I'd have to move away. However, I have been able to make ends meet with freelance photography and doing jobs here and there. It was pretty good, and I was still being able to get out on calls and cover for News Chaser. But then, as we all know, in 2020, COVID happened, and everything came to a halt. I wasn't going out to shows, I wasn't going out to events, there was no one hiring me to do any of that kind of photography, but I kind of got lucky where a friend offered me a job doing security. Now, I enjoy security, it's not bad, but because I have to be somewhere doing a security shift, I can't get out to the calls. And more times than one, I've been unable to go out to a pretty big call because I've been working security. I want to get back into photography, I want to get back into photojournalism, I want to get back into doing News Chaser stuff. That's what I'm passionate about, is photojournalism and covering the events in the city. Well, that's enough of my backstory. I just want to get out of this funk. I want to get back into doing what I love. Patreon is going to be a huge help, but I need your support for this new chapter. As we all know, things need some money to work. My vehicle needs gas. I need to pay for my power and internet. I need food. Every dollar you give is going to go towards that stuff. So what do you think? Is this something you can get behind? I'm not asking for a lot, just enough to get by and continue to go out and do more.